YouTube, it is Matty and another channel 10 attempts. It's exciting. It's the second nerf has happened to, well, not nerf, but the second, you know, the post-update updates come out to fix all the little bugs and stuff. So Valkyries have had a HP nerf from level 2 to 4, which is quite interesting. Valkyries level 5 stayed the same. The healers have been dropped back down. They were temporarily higher than they should have been. But I want to try an attack. I want to try number 2 on Super Dry and see if I can bring home a 3-star. Now it's a resource ring base, so you can see a huge ring of, even though there's a gap here, which I am going to take advantage of defences all the way around. I mean, it's not the best resource ring base, to be honest. And then there's a big ring of resources as well. Obviously the storages, collectors and the sorts. And the idea is it's meant to get your troops to run around the circle, run around the core, should we say, while the Infernos and Expo and probably double Teslas by each of these air defences wreck your troops. That's the idea. So I've come up with a little plan of attack, shall we say, to try and take the base down. It's going to be quite complicated in terms of troop deployment, because I'm almost going to have a couple of things going on at once, so I'll try and explain it as best as I can. But let's just say I wanted to attack straight into the Inferno Tower over here. The way I'm going to have to do that is get if I just try and say I put a golem either side, broken straight in the middle and sent Valkyries in, they're probably going to run over to the side over here and carry on down that path, and or other side as well. So there's a high probability that they're going to not go the way I want them to go, which is obviously not that's not what I'm intending. Obviously I want them to go the right way. I want them to go straight in. I'm going to use a jump spell over to the Inferno, straight over the middle of the Inferno Tower to sort of allow me through the Town Hall compartment. And I was going to position it to the right a bit so it gets into these Teslas. And then the second jump spell, straight on top of the Clan Castle. The idea being I'm trying to drive the Valks through. And then it got me thinking, so how can I do that? And I noticed there's a clump of defences. So you got your Wizard Tower, Cannon, Arch Tower, Expo, Mortar and Sweeper all there. And that's like, if I can take a good portion of those down, it might drive the Valkyries the other way inside is what I'm thinking. So my plan is, I mean, this is how it spawned. I thought, if I send my giants in towards that Wizard Tower, for example, break in by the cannon, rage spell in and drop the king in, meanwhile I'm funneling using a couple of wizards on these building, on the lab and the barracks, get my king and those 7 raged giants to go in from the Clan Castle, I might be able to get these down, or a good portion of them down. And then meanwhile I send my sort of golem into the cannon, this one here, with a couple of wizards behind just to clear the way, and then my queen in by the collector and my wall breakers in, so I break in by the cannon. So all these defences are hitting my golem that's probably by the spell, between the spell factories, and then my queen, so almost like moving inwards, taking down these buildings. And then I pump in the Valkyries, and the idea is that they go to these 3 buildings here, and I'm driving them towards the Inferno Tower. That is the plan. It's simple. I am going to probably draw the CC's attention when I'm sending my king and my giants in, so I've got to try and probably poison part of it when it goes towards them, and then poison the other part while it's heading towards my Valkyries, likely. My queen's probably going to be running around the edge, and then what I was thinking is, if I'm driving straight through the middle of the base with those valks, or attempting to, I can use, and what the other thing I was thinking, if I send my some giants in by this cannon to help take down those defences, they might tank the Inferno beams, which again is massively going to help me for the Valkyries, so that they can I don't need to use the freeze on the first one. I need to be very careful at the heal placement. I've had a lot of practice on matchmaking now. Well, I say a lot, probably about 10 attacks on matchmaking. And And valks are difficult to control, so I need to make sure if they don't go towards that Inferno Tower that I use a heal spell appropriately, and they don't just dodge it, because I've had it where I've dodged, had my rage and or heal spell dodge the actual valks because they've just gone unpredictably the wrong way. But if I can get them in, I can hog in from the sides. So if I drop a giant first and then a couple of hogs on these point defences, the only defences that are going to be left are these back end ones, and I think by that point, anything that's left should be able to finish it off and take it down. That's my thinking, guys. It's going to be difficult to get the giants, rage, king, wizards, wall breakers in that side, and then the golem, queen, wizards, wall breakers, Valkyries, giants in that side. So it's a lot of stuff going on quite early in the raid. So that's why I'm slightly I'll call it concerned that I could mess up the deployment quite easily. So you can see my my composition. Have got that one freeze spell, rage heal as well. The rage for the giants, the heal for the valks. 12 valks is a good amount. Got the initial golem. 5 wizards I'm going to use at the start. And then I've got a couple for spares just in case, or for cleanup. And I am going to use the 2 wall breakers under rage for the first part of the for the giants to break in, and then I'm going to use 4 wall breakers, 1 test for the other side. So yeah, I think I'm pretty good. I think I'm in the right headspace for it. I think best thing now to do is to have one last scout and then hit attack. So that's hit attack then. I think I'll drop the rage spell down first. No, giants, wizards, then rage, I think. Giants, wizards, rage. Okay, remember that order. Okay, let's do it. Oh god. Okay. Giants, wizards, rage, wall breakers, king. Go on, guys. Go and do some damage. Meanwhile, golem, wizard, wizard, wizard. Okay, wall breakers. 1, 2, 3. King ability. There is a hound over there. Giants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There they go. I'm just going to let the wizards carry on in. Okay, and the queen. Send the Valkyries in now. Hopefully they're going to run the right way. Jump spell down. Come on, valks. Come on, valks. Do me some good. Do me some good. Hogs in. Giant over here. Hogs. Jump spell over. Freeze. Inferno. Heal. Come on, valks. Survive. I think I've killed the valks. Yeah, I think the Valkyries have died, unfortunately. Yeah. Damn. My plan didn't quite work out as smoothly as I was hoping. It looks like the Valks had a bit of a hit early on. I need to see where they went to be able to commentate it, I guess. Knowing that there's a hound in the CC makes life a little bit easier for the next attacker. Should get me a pretty clean 2. Well, it is a clean 2-star. I don't think I'm going to get much more percent. Poison spells I didn't need. Again, that was wasted. I could have earthquaked open. That didn't help me whatsoever. We'll have to have a look on the replay. I'm gonna let it play out, of course, because there might be an extra 1% I can pick up, and percentage does matter. I don't think this is a war that's gonna come down to percentage, but I definitely want to see where the valk started. I think it might have been my I was quite slow on the deployment of the heal spell and the freeze spell. Let's have a little look and see how it went down, and see how the giants and the king did, and sort of analyse the raid and see where we would improve it for next time. So pretty quick at the start with the rage, the wizards down, the wall breakers in, the king in as well, and I think we might have got quite a way through those defences actually. yeah, I think we did all right on that. And you can see we're getting some good traction through. If I can get that expo down, that's going to really help me out. Meanwhile, I've got the other golem going in. Should be no reason why I can't get that expo down, especially with the ability popped. With the second break-in, I didn't drop the queen down quick enough. I should have had her down a lot quicker than that. I did get the expo down, you saw, then the king died. So I did funnel correctly that side. Queen should have been down ages ago. I don't know what I was playing at here. Because it was a hand in the CC, that was always going to be distracting. The 12 valks are going in. Now, watching how these go is going to be key. And half of them split, look, either side there. There was, because they were going a little bit all over the place, quite a few died early on. The few that are left down the bottom side, they're getting hit. They're running up ahead and they're dying. And the others have just sort of ran off and ended up hitting a giant bomb and dying anyway. So by the time I'd used the freeze, it was way too late. I think I should have dropped the heal spell down really early, to be fair. But I could have done with the valks not splitting like that and all going inside. I guess I didn't plan my funnel as well, the opposite side. And obviously I wanted the Valkyries to go and take down the queen. It did mean that I was able to... it did mean I was able to take... the 2-star, which was pretty clean. It was I don't think I was ever going to not get it, but it's just a bit of a shame on the Valkyrie deployment. I think maybe a rework of that plan. I think the start with the giant king wizards was pretty good actually. That seemed to work really nicely. I think my jump spell placement was off on the first one at least anyway, and yeah. I wish I'd have done that a little bit better now. I really do. In fact, one more look at that. If I'd have placed my jump spell maybe closer to that air defense, sort of over the expo, I wonder if the valks might have gone back in for the group that split. Let's have a little look. Speed up through to the moment where the valks go in. See, I should have placed my queen down so much earlier. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, there she finally goes. Look, but here go the Valkyries. Now, if I'm wondering if I'd have placed my jump spell sort of by the Tesla and maybe it would have drove them back inside. It could have actually. I reckon it would have, and then I could have used a heal spell for them, and then I could have used the jump spell into the second. So I think the freeze, the heal, and the jump spell placement were the cause of this raid not going successful. So late on the drop of that, really badly. I was too worried about the hogs when I should have not ignored those flanking hogs and gone more on making those valks go inside. So lesson learned. Hopefully I can start converting. Getting better at these sort of attacks. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope maybe you picked up a little tip or trick yourself, and maybe gave you some ideas. I don't know, but yeah, I enjoyed the attack. I just could have done with deploying it that bit smoother, particularly on the back end, and I think I'd have been much better set for a potential 3-star if that would have happened, and I'd have drove the valks in correctly. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.